Cozy chair, coffee steam, tabs all lined on the screen. Brain teasers and puzzles flow. The weekend's final show. You say one more mind and we say time is loose and pixel doors, hidden hallway turns. Chats on fire, big brains burn. Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stays from the brink. Puzzle pieces click like ice cubes in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. A fresh level of inscription, time loops and parallel dimensions. Kelly quotes some book from his shelf. Chat's busy arguing with itself. Press left, no stop pressing. Every fail's a kind of blessing. Laugh loud, open up your third eye. There's secrets hidden just inside. Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stays from the brink. Puzzle pieces click like ice cubes in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. The sun going supernova is someone's idea of fun. Half deep thought, half bad pun. Boogie Bills has 10 health. A conundrum, smoking gun. One more try, Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stays from the brink. Puzzle pieces click like ice cubes in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. 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 We're staying up to think.
You got the job on a technicality of a legend who recommended you.
Thank you, Bo. How are you doing?
Brain teasers and puzzles flow.
It's still playing that, isn't it? Let me stop that. I've updated the PC, which means things are probably not going to work in the way that I want them to. But don't worry about it because it's Cerebral Sunday, and I think I have everything mostly the way that I need it to be. I also have a delivery arriving in around about 10 minutes, so that's going to disrupt the start of the stream. How you all doing? It has been a while, hasn't it? It's been 2 weeks, I think, since I last played Disco Elysium. Sorry. Right. Did you know that this is the first time since FIFA rankings existence that the top 4 ranked teams going into the cup are the last 4 teams remaining? I did not. I did not. It's a good fact, Rad. It's a great fact. Get this guy a fact. Yeah, okay. Right, let me collect myself. Honestly, I'm going to be so distracted, especially at the start of the stream as well, whilst I try and be aware about that order arriving so I know what's happening. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since we played Disco Elysium. And that feels like a complication with this game, because I feel like I'm supposed to be remembering things and understanding things all the time. And maybe I'm not doing a lot of that when there's a big gap in between. But I don't know. Maybe the problem is you could say, well, maybe the game will just remind you about the things that are going on. But I don't think Disco Elysium will. I don't think Disco Elysium will afford you that kind of grace, to be honest.
Would you say that it's developing your character? Skipping school to pay the bills, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll be a sucker for the American dream. I would like to make you stay.
So we're just gonna have to try and work it out together, okay? This is a collaborative effort, I think.
The people that I should resent. It's not their fault.
Now, game capture. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Everything just works. It just works. Isn't that what Todd Howard said? It just works. I've also slightly moved some things around, but it seems like the green screen is surviving, so that's basically all that we wanted. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling with, 2 days without World Cup games? What a crazy time to be alive. If Juden is 9 buddies, 9 buddies? What? Can hold off 80,000 Mexicans at the Azteca, we can figure out a Cerebral Sunday. I agree with that. Well, I don't know if I agree with that, though. You see, Jude Bellingham is very good at football, and I don't know if I'm very good at video games. So it is different, isn't it? It's a different perspective. They were down to 10 men. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, they were eventually. You are right about that. One of them isn't his buddy. Well, I guess Tuchel isn't his buddy now. After the question from the reporter. Okay, I think I just hit continue, don't I? So, what did we do last time? We spoke to that. We spoke to this man. Do you remember? We spoke to this man. Look at our health and morale right now, by the way. We still only have 1 health, but we have 2, health recharge items. We have 7 morale recharge items, so we can lose morale and not even worry about it. That reporter should be fired. It's just a crazy way to ask the question. We spoke to this man. All right, Leo. In the future, I was just trying to indicate to the chat that we spoke to you last time. So can we keep this greeting shorter? Okay, thanks. So I don't know, really. It's almost like he works for this Mr. Everart as, I don't know, like a lookout. After watching the Golden Generation Wags, honestly, do you know how complicated this game is? I don't even know if I can think about any of that at this moment. That question was a little suspect. But, right. But I actually don't, I don't know if they were trying to get a rise. I just think it was silly. I just think it was silly. I don't know if it was malicious. I think it was just stupid. Anyway, we were going to go and see in here because I think this is where there's someone called Mr. Everard. I think he's like the Union Man. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. A stair made of pallets leading up. Oh, here you go, look. Wait, what the hell? A taxidermy fish that tells the time. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Okay. Wait, he called me Mr. Dubois. I didn't know that. I don't even know my fucking name yet. The man relaxes into his chair and continues. Head of the Debarders Union. Okay. He can't get up. Get the facts, guy. We do know our name. It's a torture device. Yeah, but that's you're embellishing though. The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, okay. At least the game gave me exactly the option that I want to ask. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? Because I thought I didn't know my own fucking name. Oh, you have no game audio. I'm so sorry. You have no game audio. Okay, you should have game audio now. I was just allowing the narration to read everything. It's nothing. Wait, what? Why would I say it's nothing? It is something. You appear to have stumbled into my office. Now this is... are you the... Hold on, Dr. Hannum. Are you the... head of the Debarders Union in Martinez? Shall I sit down? Fuck, I don't know. Aren't I just here because there's a dead man?
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man and reasonable
My
men.
baby don't mess
Reasonable
around.
men.
Thank you,
because
FD.
she
Great
loves me
taste to one
so,
another.
This I know for sure.
Oh,
Okay. Well, so apparently I am Mr. Dubois, and also he thinks I'm a reasonable man. And reasonable men can be of great use to one another. He gives you a sly wink. Okay. Buongiorno, that's how. Bonjour. No, thank you, FD. That's very cool and very kind of you. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Dr. Milan, Everett, Claire, Hannum. I'm gonna remain serious, I guess. I'm not winking back at this particular man.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
What a great question. Damaged health? What the fuck?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair
What?
in the world. It's violating your backside.
Okay, I think we need to stand up immediately.
By the way,
Can I stand
you
up?
got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say.
Yeah, Mr. Clare, I think I need to stand up. I think your chair is killing me.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge. Well, what would he be giving them the... What's the check for? Is he trying to bribe me? I don't take check, do I? In 2026?
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Oh, I do need money. Oh. Oh, I do need money. I do need money, don't I? Because it's 8 PM and we've got no money for the room. So you've got Artisan of Glimeth on your wish list. I hope that's a Cerebral Sunday game coming up. It was very nearly a Cerebral Sunday game in between Disco Elysium and Blueprints. But then we ended up not doing that and we just went straight into Disco Elysium. But yes, I think I actually own Artisan of Glimeth. So does it naturally take things off your wish list if you own them? Because I don't do that. And I'm pretty sure I did actually get it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
No, it doesn't. I think they stay. I think that might be what's happening. I'm pretty sure I do now own Artisan of Glimeth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care, but I don't know the answer to the question. But anyway, yes, maybe it will be a Cerebral Sunday game coming up. I don't know if there's a lot of like meat on the bones though when it comes to Artisan of Glimeth, but I played the demo. It's good. Honestly, I don't know what happens, but can you spend a comically sized check? It's worth a try. Listen, I've got no room. I've nowhere to live. I've nowhere to be. So I don't know if you can spend a comically large check, but you know what you can't spend? A pocket full of rocks. So maybe we should take it. It's a massive game? The Artisan of Glimeth? Is it really? Is that what you're talking about? Surprising. I'm gonna take the comically large check, but don't say anything.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
I don't know.
No.
No.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Now listen here, Mr. Clare. I'm with the police.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
I don't know if he should be looking for my lost gun, really. I'm not sure if this is correct. The stained glass windows game is super deep. Yeah, I guess what I mean, FD. So 437 puzzles is a lot. I understand that. But what I really mean by meat on the bones is not like I've never judged a game on playtime really, or like amount of content. You know what I mean? I don't really care. But is it like engaging? I guess I played the demo and it felt very like as I was moving through the puzzles in the demo, it felt very incremental. Like, so like I was expecting to start here and maybe end here by the end of the demo, and I actually started here and I ended here, and there was like a good bit of content, but there was not like the sense of mechanical progression was not like. It would surprise me if that game is super deep based on the mechanical progression that was present in the demo. That's what I would say. But I enjoyed it. That's not me trying to like rag on the game or anything. I thought it was good. But it would surprise me if it was mechanically complex from that.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Lost gun.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Fucking hell.
Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
Yeah, how do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Is that am I Harry Dubois? How does this man know?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
No, he called me Mr. Dubois, but now he's calling me Harry. So now we're just on first name basis, right? It's not that we're sometimes Harry and sometimes Dubois. I think we are Harry Dubois.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Shit. -2 because the chair is killing you. Right, I'm gonna try and don't panic.
God, you're sweating.
Shit.
Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Right.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Yeah, this fucking chair.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
He's Mr. Dubois. Whoa. What an option that is. Good to meet you, Mr. Dubois. my delivery is about to arrive, so I'm just watching it. Nah, as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
Alright, thanks, Kim.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
I don't fucking know if I'm busy at all. I just could do with a bit of cash.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Kim, ask the man if he's got any money.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
I'll be right back. Hang on, I'm now having headphone problems. Give me a minute. This is just a stream of problems so far today. Okay, I think I fixed it. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. I'm back. I'm back. You're a Harry Dubois. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna ask you some questions pertaining to a murder. Here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. I don't want to ask him why he called me Mr. Dubois. I'm just gonna run with the idea that we're both Mr. Dubois. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. Uh, could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Oh, that's good. Look at that. Let's appeal to his better nature. Birad would know this one. Wait, he would know this one? Know this what? This particular Harry Dubois? You are a community leader. Help your community out, Mr. Dubois. See?
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles. What does he care about real estate values for? See, this is not what I understand a union to be.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right and then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Who the fuck is Jean-Luc?
And, Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. He's had enough of that.
Oh, is it Measurehead? They're all pricks. Harry Kane Dubois. They're all pricks, apparently. Okay.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Okay. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
Stripey has developed a new hobby, okay, which is my front door is over there, and there's like a door going into it, and she likes now sleeping by the front door. I don't know why, and I usually have to close that door so that it doesn't cover the green screen, and she's opening and closing the door a lot. But I'm just checking that it hasn't covered the green screen. That's why my attention was turned. Okay.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Is the spot in front of the door hard floor or carpet? No, it's carpet. But the reason I say it like that is most of the house is carpet. So, the only thing I can think partially is probably that, especially while it's been hot and warm, like she didn't really like going outside. You know what I mean? She'll go outside sometimes. While I stand there, and she goes and has a walk around. But as soon as I make a motion to go back inside, she will sprint back into the house. So perhaps it's a thing of like getting close to the outdoors while it's warm, you know, feel the breeze or something. I don't know. She's now here. She's now right here. she's gonna go back to the front door. Or actually, it's funny. Well, as soon as I start talking, she's like, "Oh, he's doing something. Let me see what's going on there." Actually, I'm gonna go and give her something to eat, and maybe she will settle down, because I think she will actually be waiting on that. So give me 1 sec. Okay. I'm back. Too many distractions. Okay, he's asking everybody about my gun. I'm not actually sure if that's a good thing, but one thing that I have discovered over my brief time playing Disco Elysium is that I am incompetent. I am an idiot. So, maybe that is a good way to find the gun. Could he... Oh, he's holding my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Okay. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yeah, but I think I need to get off this chair. Yeah, the dead hanging body, that's totally your thing. Well, it is. I am a policeman, I think.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Interesting. Why don't you just open it yourself, Mr. Clare?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do.
Correct.
You look like you could run around
He's
all
right.
day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one. It's just a weasel. A weasel there. Nothing to worry about.
Sounds pretty fucking weird to me. What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Alright. I guess I will do it. He's not asked me to do anything else, has he? Just open the door.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union.
I know
Special
Manana.
Operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Okay.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Okay. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
Yes, I'm investigating this. I'm a police officer. I'm investigating everything.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite.
Oh, he's a Harry guy.
I'm Team Harry.
Yeah, because he's a Harry Dubois.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Oh. See, nothing about this... nothing about this seems like a union to me. Just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Yeah, I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay, so what happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Do I fucking know all of this? Am I just making it up? You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It all just seems like a lot of bullshit. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Okay, she didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter.
Is he...
Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction. If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
Okay.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Okay. Why did you call me Mr. Dubois? Let's get straight to it.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
Kim, maybe Mr. Clare should be my lieutenant, you know?
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Okay. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Martinez.
Where did you get the folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
Oh, I see.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
I'm going to have another look at that folder. We got a good chance of nailing this.
As you look at the folder, Everett covers it with his hand and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder. It certainly doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Oh, okay, that's good.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Okay, so he is just a bullshit merchant. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
It was a tactic. I needed to get in.
Of course, Harry, of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it. No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh. Thanks.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Interesting. Can I go back here? No. Okay, well, we got some stuff. Photo of a happy couple. Black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. Revachol Fair, summer of 91. Man is clad in a fancy uniform. The giant novelty check. It exchanges for 25 real at your local Freet store. Below the number, a careful hand has written on the words, "Constables rent all of it, note, worthless in a pawn shop." Shit. Well, that's not going to actually work then, is it? Ask Renee about the photo. Oh, okay. Getting the body down. Go some... Okay, maybe Measurehead's going to help me get the body down then. Gosh, look at all of this. How do I get a copy of the city map? I still haven't got a copy of the map. Okay, well, maybe... Here's the thing. Maybe we can get the body down and maybe we can pay for the room. That solves, like, two problems that are more immediate, really, than other problems. Oh. Oh. Whale Fjord in Arden. Okay. How do I... Oh, right.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Press Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. Honestly, I don't really have time for this right now. I don't think. Have I made a mess of this?
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
What do you mean by its purpose?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Well, maybe you don't have an open enough mind, Kim. You know? Do you ever think about that? I think, don't I also have some stuff to sell?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin
Oh.
cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its
That's
back.
cool.
This is your cloak.
Oh,
You can feel it.
I think that's mine, Kim.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives.
We're the only detectives. Okay.
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Interesting. So what stat bonus is that going to give me? Esprit de Corps and Shivers instead of +1 suggestion. Okay, well, what's Shivers? Tune into the city. Oh, apparently I do have a... Do I have a skill point? Yes. Okay, I can internalize rigorous self-critique. I get -1 authority. Takes 6 hours. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Cool. I'll internalize it. We have -2 authority at the moment, though. So do I want to wear this? That's really the question. I mean, maybe. I do like suggestion. How good am I at suggestion already, though? Like, pretty good. Yeah. Let's do this. Is this... I don't even remember how I got in here, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, it's definitely this, isn't it? Oh. Book La Fumée. The leading intellectual organ of Martinet's communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Fritzl with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Fritzl. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Fritzl?
Because Fritzl was
Fritzl.
incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
And why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and, at the same time, above it. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Alright, I'm going to put it away for now, because I feel like we have pressing concerns to address, but maybe that's a good thing to have. Maybe that will unlock some other stuff. Right, first let's go and grab Measurehead.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Everett told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Okay.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
That's going to use more time. When does the freight close? This check better fucking clear.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so, yes.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
It's none of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Okay, Measurehead is back.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Okay, well, that actually didn't take too much time. We do need to speak to that. I believe that is Manana. We do need to speak to him again, but not right now.
The tear machine stands in the... Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Okay. I really need you to clear this check.
Is this about the questions again? because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the Union, sir.
She rolls up the check, looks like she's seen it before, slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the Union. The Union works for you.
Correct.
By supplying you with cash.
Absolutely correct.
That was easy. Worryingly so.
Alright, thank you. Okay, Kim, you won't believe the progress we have made. You won't believe it. We can afford the room, and I think we got the body down. Let's pay for the room.
Can I help you?
Oh, I found the victim's clothes. Wait, can I not? How do I fucking pay for the room? I don't understand, really. Am I just allowed in? Is this a game where you have to sleep? Surely it is. It feels like it wants to be that.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Oh, okay. End of day debrief with Kim.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
What are our powers, exactly? The RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Why not more than 1,000?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Yeah, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
And if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on. He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Have I killed anyone?
That's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
I don't think I have.
Perhaps. But Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of kills.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. Okay. So what happens if I kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
And who makes all of these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the nation after the revolution. So we did. We now attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded Elysium.
Oh. Well, I don't know the answer. I'll say nothing.
Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
How do you think today went, Kim?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. In addition, we got that body down from the tree. We still have to perform the autopsy, though, and there's more work to be done at the crime scene.
Yeah, the initial interviews, we talked to some people.
Including Eva Claire, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
Disco Elysium. More like Disco Asylum. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Good to have you with us. I hope you're doing good and feeling good. I'm just debriefing with Kim after a day of, well, I don't know. We got some money from the union. That was cool.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
GG's on your rigged win? Why do you say that? Are you in some sort of weird internet rabbit hole? I'm sure I can get him to tell us more.
Claire also helped you.
You busted my balls.
How should I say?
Listen,
remember your name?
I was telling the guys last night. I think I find it really difficult, okay, to say that I want England to do well. But it's not that I don't want them to do well. But I'm not sure people fully appreciate and understand that, like, having dual heritage, being Irish and English, and feeling in touch with both sides of myself makes it really weird. It makes it really weird. But, you know, let's put my headphones in. I think, like I said to Bo, there are some things about the England squad that I find endearing, and particularly Jude Bellingham. So I hope he does well, because I think he deserves to. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. I think it was probably the best quarterfinal. Not like by loads, though. The Argentina one was okay. France and Spain were kind of nothing, weren't they? They were kind of nothing. They were good performances by both the winners, but they were kind of nothing games. Claire also helped you remember your name. I don't know how I feel about my name, to be honest with you, Kim.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Yeah, I don't like to waste time, Kim. My mind moves fast, and the rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his
Nice
cigarette.
shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Okay. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Okay.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
The Morrilinton. What is the Morrilinton?
The Moralists International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
I see. Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of, what are they called? The Morrilinton.
Do you?
Oh shit. I clicked the wrong thing. I have an opinion? Fucking hell, now I've got to have an opinion. They've done an awful job here. This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Alright, say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation. Do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Alright, thanks, Kim.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
I got a new skill point. Maybe I should spend it. You know? I think the idea of suggestion is pretty cool. Like, maybe that's where we should go next. Ooh, interfacing is actually cool though. Yeah, fuck it. I just feel like we haven't spent a skill point here in a while. Let's put it in interfacing. Nice. Okay. I think I can go to bed. See you in the morning. Is he going to stand there all night? No, he's going to go next door. Can't really see where all the bottles are. How did you get on with the check? Cashed in? It worked, Dr. Hannum. Look at my money here. 37. He hasn't charged me 20 for the night though, which is weird. I thought he was going to do that.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Can I turn the tap off? Alright, well.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
We're gonna go to sleep, because this seems like the sort of game
that
wants you to do that.
The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh gosh, why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Okay, roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Alright, let's fall asleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Images of what? What the fuck? What the hell is this? Is this a dream now?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
See, the only thing is, in this game, I'm unsure now. In this conversation, am I guessing what happened, or am I literally manifesting the reality? Because in some ways, this game sounds like it's saying, whatever you say, that's how it is. I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
I don't know if that's strictly true, Mike. I think you have decided that there is an action associated with that image that may not have been there. I think it was just that his wife left him. Perhaps in the middle.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Sounds like you're dying. I think I'm just fucked up. Well, apparently, though, that healed my morale. I mean, look at the state of me.
Good going, buddy.
Electrochemistry? Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
What is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
Well, see, this is one thing I don't understand always about this game. So my volition here gave me a failure, right? And it said that you're too weak to say no. So you cannot say no because I failed this check. But actually I can say no because I can select this option. Then it feels like I should be going along with the, you know, with the roleplay role. But apparently I can say no. So what's really the point of this? Does this have mechanical significance, or is it purely like narrative? I think there are layers to his willpower. Yeah, I agree, but what's the point of, like, sometimes things just talk to me, and then sometimes it does a check, and the check says, okay, here's the outcome of that check. You failed. Your volition failed you, and you cannot say no. But apparently I can say no. Like, one is your body and another for your mind. Okay. Alright, well, let's opt in, because it seems like that's what actually happened.
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
Find Speed and sniff it. Okay. Alright. Oh, look at all the tasks for the Monday. Alright. What's Kim up to?
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay. My task list seems like 2 pages right now. Yeah, mine seems pretty heavy too. What on earth is all of that? Okay. Good morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean by rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union.
Kim's trying to abandon me.
For hanging him.
Oh, they're very different, our runs.
Martinez. My preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Okay. Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Oh, cool. Well, there are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements, Kim.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Okay.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
We will talk to them, but not immediately, because we got the body down, didn't we? So that's surely where we should go first. Hey, Quiet, how you doing?
The corpse
What
lies
is
on the
Cerebral
ground
Sunday?
among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
That's a very good question, but it's mostly just on Sundays here we play, I don't know, thought-provoking, sometimes puzzly but not always type of video games. Video games where generally you have to think to beat them rather than perform some kind of agile mechanical feat with the controller or the keyboard. Does that make sense? But it's really nothing. But it's just a thing that we do here. A fitting game. Yeah, I think so too. So, what's some of the ones that we've done? We just recently finished playing Blueprints. Some of the best ones for me that I think have come about during this whole little Cerebral Sunday experiment has been Tunic, The Outer Wilds, Inscription. Inscription was fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. So it's not fair to say that they like have a genre as such. They should just make you think. Yeah, that's true also, not sure. That's a good way to phrase it. The Talos Principle was a good one. I still think in my own little way, I preferred the Talos Principle 1 to the Talos Principle 2. It was like less visually complex, wasn't it? The first one. But I think it was more interesting. It presented more interesting ideas and concepts for us to try and work through. Okay, the corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side. Oh, he took the whole fucking tree down. Okay. Alright, it's down, Kim. We did it.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Oh, Kuno, give it a rest, Kuno.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Alright.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
I already did this, I think. Okay.
Come back later, Corporal. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dream.
Alright, let's get his boots off.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle. Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone to sleep.
Oh. Wait, do I want to do that though? Why am I removing his boots? I can't remember why that would be important. I don't really want to piss Kim off too much. Alright, what's a field autopsy, Kim?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
It appears I have forgotten what a field autopsy is.
Fine. It's a 3-part form to be filled out on the scene by the detectives responsible. One takes note, the other dictates. The goal is to establish cause of death.
Do we need a scalpel?
A scalpel is not always required. I hope this is one of those cases. Latex gloves are, however.
Okay, do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it like a man.
And hygienically?
Okay, alright, I need a pair of gloves. Okay.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
Okay, where should I take these notes? On that blue book?
Yes, you see, the field autopsy form is the one on red copy of paper.
Okay. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
Okay, begin. 1 assistant.
That's you.
Oh, right, Harry Dubois. I know my name now. Could I have done this without... I don't know. No, because Measurehead had to get the body down. Maybe there is another way to do all this, though. I don't know.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just lies there. The next box says...
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you. That's because
we're taking
he doesn't
different
want
paths.
to bring up the messy question of your initials.
I guess, is there a way, not sure that you can tell me, describe some of the big differences without it being like spoilers though? I'm a bit cautious about asking that question, but I am intrigued. Write it down.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Okay. Age.
Roughly 50.
You're going a more political route? That doesn't make sense though. I've interacted with politics for sure on that first day, but I mean, I'm here to solve the murder. Do you mean you're just like not caring about the murder? Is that what you mean by you're going more political? Roughly 50.
Try 40.
Oh, okay.
The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
Okay, visual calculus. I'm gonna write approximately 42.
He nods.
Race?
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Okay, write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex?
Fucky!
Right.
Male.
Okay.
Pigs can have sex?
Right, male. That was close.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Side quests of gathering info on the political scene. Can't say more without spoiler. No, that's totally fine. I'm grateful that you are not saying more. I guess I was just worried that, like, things seem like they're being timed at the moment. Although it hasn't charged me the 20 real for the room, which I just think is interesting. I thought I was supposed to pay that every day. But like I had to get the money together. We had to get my feeling was that we had to get the corpse down before it rotted. You know, like there were things happening that felt like I should do this immediately. I do still want to do those things though, but I don't actually now know if I will have time. Date of death?
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Yeah, what exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Yeah, I'm not so sure then.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
What the hell? I just don't worry about time. I may be wrong, but time seems flexible. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It just all the indicators were that this was the type of game that was going to make you care about time. But you know, that is only my feeling. It's not because that was made expressly clear to me or anything.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Okay.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Why would I want the boots? Just because they fetch a high price? That doesn't seem like good enough.
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Find all the armor pieces. I really want those boots. I don't know if I do. The thing is, so I'll tell you what I'm feeling in the real world right now. Is I'm feeling like I don't want to miss out on content in the game by not getting the boots. But I don't feel like it's the narrative that I want to tell to take his boots. But I really don't want to miss any content. Fuck it. I'll omit the boots. Let's do it.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max!
Yeah, I think you did not throw stones very fast, to be honest with you, Kuno.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh, yeah.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now...
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully. With as much precision.
Alright, don't fuck this up, Harry.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now. Like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
I'm just going to ignore Kuno because he generally fucking distracts me. There's a good chance of this working.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
Shit.
The lieutenant looks by, somewhat worried as you summon power words to your aid. A really, really bad smell is coming from there now, and some kind of cracking sound.
Yeah, fuck him! Fuck that faggoty! Corpse fucking time!
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
Oh, Kim's going to step in and take the chain cutters. Okay.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed.
Oh my goodness.
Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
He's doing great. You're doing great, Kim.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
The scarring is extensive, way more than the law officials.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Yeah, Kim's great, man.
Last item. Hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, and then moves on to the other hand. I'm just going to let him work alone. I don't have any gloves.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
He buried his face in the sleeve of his jacket. Okay. Internal examination?
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? If I may add the moral of this story...
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
I'll write not applicable, Kim. You got it.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Kim likes to keep it professional. He's a good cop, I think. Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
I'm gonna look inside.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again. Straight in that mouth of his.
Just write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why don't we have anything for that?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't know. Could be. Kim must have pissed off someone to get sent to work with you. He's got the best job. This is the best job he's ever been on, for sure. Kim's killed a guy.
Neither am I.
By the way. Alright, is that it?
That's it.
Right, not applicable.
Same for toxicology and serology.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
I don't know, Kim. Let me talk to the voices in my head. Give me a minute.
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
Would obscure tidbits and odd trivia fit the fields?
No.
Okay, well, the completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do.
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Okay, I'm gonna add it.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Right.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces
This
there.
will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Omit the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a
Bite
fourth
marks?
one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Okay. What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Alright, Kim. I inflicted them.
Okay, so there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it, Better not to muddy the waters.
I agree. The waters are muddy enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries.
Bite marks. Tell me about that.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Okay. Oh, predation by birds. Fine.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal, post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fuck out!
Right, so that's
Has
Kuno.
confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Okay.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes.
Non-fatal, post-mortem.
Right. Next?
Ligature mark. Wait, what's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Alright, ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
Fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
How did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks?
I will not hold my breath. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
And what now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Okay.
For processing.
Shit, how am I going to get the boots? He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something? You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Let the lieutenant take the body away without further examination. This is a white check, you may retry it. Let's try and search it again one more time.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look under his fingernails.
His fingernails are dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them. That's all.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Yes, there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, where do we find a fridge?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
We're gonna ask Kuno?
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
I agree. We're not gonna turn to Kuno.
Or remember the buttons on that intercom over there, on the side of the building next to the Whirling? One was for Revachol Ice City. Perhaps it's a clue.
Okay, let's go.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Sure. Kuno's fucking electricity. Honestly, whatever, Kuno. Okay, let's try and fridge the victim's body then. I do have a skill point. I don't have any more thoughts at the moment, so let's maybe look at a skill point. I thought about suggestion before because it seemed good. How come I can put 4 into endurance? What the hell is all of that? I have 2 skill points, by the way. That's interesting. I think I'm going to do perception and suggestion. Done. Consider it done. Alright, let's see if we can find this ice thing.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Oh.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Well, that didn't really work. I have rhetoric and pain tolerance. Yeah, I mean, look, I put a skill point in all of these. Rhetoric, empathy, suggestion, interfacing, perception, hand-eye coordination. I like these ones a lot. Like the intellect skills, but I mean, they seem to be fine. Every now and again, it'll do a check on one of them, and like it's always good, so I'm not really worried.
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
Correct him. No. We want to put a very important dead body into your fridge.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Let's go talk to the freight clerk.
Oh, okay. About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yes.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
I understand. I am running a little bit low on funds, but don't worry too much about that right now. Oh, there's a bit of cash over here. I'm still not going to talk to these guys just yet. I mean, I feel like we're nearly there, aren't we? We're very nearly there. Didn't I get some bottles from the room?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Shit. We need like... we need 1 real.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Do you have a fridge?
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Yeah, it would be too small anyway.
Okay.
Shit. Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little bit?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Alright then.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
I don't need any of that.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Why am I even thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Won't it roll over in the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant.
This tech talk is really rubbing me the right way. You really want to upgrade Encyclopedia? It's pretty
Due
cool.
to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion, Kim.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing there?
130.
Okay.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what? 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Trying to suppress a smug smile. Uh-oh.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
It is a fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up.
Okay.
Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
You ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, we can do it together.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means no.
Yes.
It's nice and all. Helium headlights.
Let's do this as well.
The range
Make it more
and quality
imposing.
of the-
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
Drop the ride, 200 mil. Get the camber to frosty minuses.
No. That's porno tuning.
Trust me, it's cool.
Porno. That's short for pornography.
The sole purpose of pornography is to stimulate one's visual sense to evoke sexual arousal. The same is true with the modifications you're proposing.
Pornography is something... Well, what's wrong with pornography, Kim?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
Alright. Well, how am I going to find a fridge? How are we going to find a fridge? Pate? Don't really understand what it's about. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Whoa.
Yes?
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing?
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things. They're interesting.
Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
I don't know how I'm going to get these boots, to be honest with you. Kuno? Don't piss me off.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, kipped is a racial slur.
Oh, nice. Cool.
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Gosh, to use Kuno words? Okay, I wish I could have been here to see it, but I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Have you got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
Can I have some?
Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
Belying the act. He's actually telling the truth. Or at least 0.00001% of it.
Okay.
He has a little speed. He's just not giving it to you. You need to befriend him first.
Okay, well, I need a fridge.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing
Okay, where is it?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Convince the Kuno to spill the beans. I'm good at rhetoric.
Kuno's a
Oh
poor
my
kid
gosh.
from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
My job's on the line.
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling your sad story.
Okay, I've lost almost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, even my name. I can't lose my job too. Help me, Kuno.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the body to
Shut
processing.
up, Kim.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig, if you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
This isn't about me, Kuno. It's about the people I'm trying to help. It's too late for me anyway.
Stop shitting yourself in front of the Kuno. Kuno thought you were some kind of big shit. What is this?
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
That's actually not such a bad idea. Kids do see stuff.
Okay, I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
You told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
I'll remember this, Kuno.
You got fucked. You got fucked, pig. Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, griefing the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Alright,
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
see you later. Well, I don't think that went very well at all. To be honest. Why is it? Oh.
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Waved a gun like a clown. Next time you point that shit at me, you better take the shot.
Her knuckles have turned white, holding on to that fence. She's been here for days, seething.
Okay. Oh, this is the logo of the municipality of Revachol? Okay. Well, I don't know how we're going to find a fridge. At least it's the morning.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
How do I turn on the headlights, Kim?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this?
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
Sure, I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
And the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them?
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
And what about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service.
18
years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
18 years?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Oh, so I am a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay, cool.
The lieutenant nods.
Let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Interesting. Oh, name... Wait, name unknown. That's not true. I'm Harry Dubois. Superstar Cop 3, Sorry Cop 5, Communist 12. Okay. Look at that. We actually have statistics. I'm apparently a bit of a sorry cop and a bit of a superstar cop. I'm a communist. I don't know what good cop, bad cop means. Does that mean I'm good cop? 3 people killed. Oh. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's a good point to say that we're probably done with Cerebral Sunday for tonight, but we should be back next week. I think next week Cerebral Sunday might be starting a little bit sooner than it otherwise does. So just keep your eyes out on the Discord. I'll try and update you, but I would think it might be in the afternoon. Lots accomplished. I mean, we got the body down. We met the Union man. I'm not sure how I'm going to find a fridge. I don't know how that happens. But we spent a night and we're not broke. And actually, I think I have already paid for tomorrow, haven't I? I think that's the way that worked. I think I have paid for tomorrow. So I don't think it's important to find the 20 today. Yeah, we paid for a room. All those things feel good, because then it's like the immediate pressures of things are not there. And so now I feel like I have the time to look around and explore a bit more and take everything in. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I'm done for tonight. Thanks very much, everybody, for chilling out. It was nice to catch up with you all. It was nice to have a little chat again. Cerebral Sunday will be back next week on Sunday, but it's more likely to be in the afternoon than the evening next week. So just keep an eye out. I haven't got an exact start time yet, but I will let you know in the Discord, and there are links to the Discord all over the place on this little channel if you want to find your way into there. Yeah, you too, not sure. Have a great time. Maybe I'll be live sometime throughout the week. I don't really know. I'm going to have a busy few months coming up, actually. I won't get into it right now, but maybe I'll let you know over the coming weeks how that's all going to go. But yeah, anyway, that was it. Thanks, guys. I love you all a lot. Over the coming days, please be unspeakably and indeed unreasonably kind to each other. And I will see you really soon. Good night.
Coffee steam, tabs all lined on the screen. Brain teasers and puzzles flow. The weekend's final show. You say one more mind, and we say time is loose, and pixel doors, hidden hallway turns. Chats on fire, big brains burn. Cerebral Sunday. We're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stays from the brink. Puzzle pieces click like ice cubes in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. Fresh level of inscription, time loops and parallel dimensions. Kelly quotes some book from his shelf. Chat's busy arguing with itself. Press left, no stop pressing. Every fail's a kind of blessing. Laugh loud, open up your third eye. There's secrets hidden just inside. Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stands from the click like I see in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. The sun going supernova is someone's idea of fun. Half deep thought, half bad pun. Boogie Bills has 10 health. A conundrum, smoking gun. One more try, one more. Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think, twisting logic while the week stands from the brink. Puzzle pieces click like ice cubes in a stiff drink. On Cerebral Sunday, we're staying up to think. 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 We're staying up to think.